I had spent a few days in Austin with my friends. I live in Louisiana, so it was a full-day drive. On my last day in Austin, my old friend Tom commented on my Instagram story and asked when I was leaving. I replied, "Today." He said he lived about an hour away from Austin, which was actually on my way home. We hadn't seen each other for many years, so it seemed like a good opportunity. He invited me over, and I thought, why not? I entered his address into my GPS, which estimated the drive to be about an hour and a half. Tom and I had been close friends in high school, but we lost touch after graduation. When I arrived at his house, I noticed it looked a bit old. It wasn't in ruins, but it had the scent of aged wood and a rustic feel, like an old cabin in the woods. Tom greeted me warmly, hugged me, and invited me inside. Some friendships never change, no matter how much time passes. The inside of the house looked just as old as the outside. The furniture seemed to be from the 70s, and the wooden floor creaked underfoot. We sat in the living room, reminiscing over whiskey. As the night went on, we both got drunk. A few hours later, Tom suggested, "Buddy, you have a long drive ahead. Why don't you stay the night?" I hesitated at first, but he was right. I wasn't in a state to drive. Tom said he had a guest room. I agreed. We had dinner, and then he showed me to the guest room. That night, I suddenly woke up. My head was spinning, and I was extremely thirsty. The room was almost dark, except for faint moonlight filtering through the window. That's when my eyes landed on something hanging from the wardrobe door in the corner. At first, I thought it was a long black overcoat, but as my eyes adjusted to the darkness, something felt off. It looked more like a shadowy figure. My heart started pounding. I told myself it was just a coat and tried to sleep. But when I glanced again, it was still there. I shut my eyes tightly and forced myself to ignore it. Sometime later, I woke up again, this time to a noise. Someone was walking slowly on the wooden floor. A shiver ran down my spine. I turned toward the corner. The coat was gone. Suddenly, a strange chill spread through my body. A weird smell filled the room, a mix of damp wood and something rotten. I slowly got up and searched the room. The wardrobe door was slightly open. When I peeked inside, it was dark, but for a fleeting moment, I felt like someone was inside. I stepped back in fear. Abruptly, the door slammed shut by itself. My heart raced. I tried turning on the light, but the switch didn't work. My fear was growing. I had the unsettling feeling that something was watching me. Terrified, I ran to Tom's room and woke him up. He groggily asked, "What coat? I don't have a black trench coat, and that room doesn't even have a place to keep one." We both went to the guest room and found nothing there. Then Tom's eyes fell on the wall. In the dim light, strange scratches were visible like marks made by fingernails. We searched the entire house but found no clues. Tom tried to reason that I might have been dreaming, but I was sure I had seen something eerie. As soon as morning came, I grabbed my things and left. The entire drive home, I kept wondering, was it just my imagination, or was there really someone else in that house, watching me through the night? When I reached home and opened my bag, my heart nearly stopped. Inside, there was the same black overcoat,